Before churches came into Igbo land, before British colonial rule, before modern Nigeria was ever created, there was a goddess so powerful that entire communities lived by her laws. Her name was Allah. Allah was one of the most important deities in ancient Igbo spirituality. She was known as the Earth Mother, the giver of life, the owner of the land, and the protector of the people. To the Igbo, the earth itself was Allah. Every harvest, every farm, every seed planted into the ground depended on Allah's blessing. If the soil was fertile, it meant Allah was pleased. If crops failed, people believed it was a sign that something was wrong spiritually. Land wasn't just property in ancient Igbo society, it was sacred. The land belonged to Allah, and the people were only caretakers. This made farming, building, and even settling disputes deeply connected to spirituality. But Allah wasn't only the goddess of the earth, she was also the goddess of morality and justice. The laws of society were tied to her. If someone committed murder, theft, or broke sacred traditions, it wasn't just a crime, it was an offense against Allah herself. The Igbo called these offenses Nuso Allah, meaning abominations against the earth. People believed these actions could bring sickness, famine, or disaster unless proper cleansing rituals were performed. Priests and elders carried out rituals in Allah's honor. Offerings were made to keep peace between the people and the earth. Before planting crops, before making major decisions, and before festivals, Allah was always honored first. Allah was also deeply connected to the ancestors. When people died, their bodies were returned to the earth, to Allah. This made burial sacred because it meant returning home to the goddess who gave life in the first place. But in the 1800s and early 1900s, everything changed. British colonial rulers and Christian missionaries entered Igbo land. Traditional worship was attacked, shrines were destroyed, sacred beliefs were labeled pagan and dangerous. Slowly, many people abandoned the worship of Allah and converted to Christianity. The goddess who once shaped law, land, and life began to disappear from public worship. But Allah never completely disappeared. Her presence still lives in Igbo traditions, proverbs, taboos, and the deep respect for the land. Even without open worship, her influence remains alive. What happened to this African god? Follow for more hidden African history.